Rare Voice is the phone in my home.
It's the one I can afford.
Rare Voice gives me lower LD.
And you know it gives me more.
I get local calls for free, and I can win big prizes too. Red Voice makes my family rejoice. Red Voice is the choice for me.
Your new home phone is here. Sign up for Rev Voice today, and you can win great weekly prizes and a brand new Honda CR-V from Nassau Motor Company. Get Rev Voice home phone for as low as $14.99 a month. Call us at 601-8992 or visit us online at cablebahamas.com/RevVoice. Rejoice this Christmas with Rev Voice.
Several people shot outside a party at BEC Chairman Leslie Miller's house yesterday. A man arrested for killing a high school student last month. LPIA vandalized by an irate former employee. The sports minister reveals plans for a sports academy.
These will be elite coaching grounds.
Plus, a children's home makes sure Christmas is special for its residents.
We'd like to say have a wonderful festive season.
I'm Nikia DeVoe, and this is NB12 Weekend. Greetings everyone, thanks for joining us this Sunday evening. 4 people, including a 15-year-old, were hit in a drive-by shooting early yesterday morning outside a party being held at BEC Chairman Leslie Miller's house at Sassoon Drive, according to police, who just reported it today. A 22-year-old man was shot to the side, a 20-year-old man was shot in the chest, and the 15-year-old boy was shot in the hand. Police say the victim's injuries are not life-threatening. A 2008 silver Honda Accord was also damaged during the incident. Now, Miller stressed to our news team that the shooting did not happen on his property, but in the street, and that the majority of those attending the party were not even aware of the incident. Miller said he was not there at the time of the incident, but said there were about 1,000 young people at the party, and the shooting is believed to have stemmed from an earlier fight. According to police reports, a car with an unknown number of occupants passed the house around 1 a.m. and discharged several gunshots at a group of people outside of the residence before speeding off. Police are investigating. 2 men discovered on the side of the road in 2 separate incidents this weekend. Police say both of them were murdered. A man who was found lying on West Bay Street in the vicinity of Travelers Rest with gunshot wounds to the head Saturday night died in hospital today. He was discovered clinging to life around 10 last night and rushed to the Princess Margaret Hospital. Police say they have no motive, no suspects, and no leads. They're asking members of the public to help them solve this case and urging anyone with information to call Crime Stoppers at 328-TIPS or Police Emergency at 919. And after conducting preliminary investigations, police are confirming that the 42-year-old Haitian man found dead on Andros yesterday was murdered. A team of detectives from the Central Detective Unit classified the incident as a homicide late last night. Police say the man was found on the side of the road in San Andros with a gunshot wound to the back around 8:30 yesterday morning. Officers say they need the public's help solving this latest homicide. The murder count now stands at 109 for the year. Meantime, police have arrested a 27-year-old New Providence man for the recent murder of a high school student. The suspect is assisting police with the investigation of 17-year-old Javel Gardner's murder. The teen was gunned down near his aunt's home in the Oaksville area on November 22nd after he was reportedly confronted by a man who allegedly robbed Gardner's younger brother earlier that day. Gardner, a CC Sweeting student, was discovered lying face down in the street near a school zone. Days after the murder, police issued an all-points bulletin for 27-year-old Charles Franklin Hanna of Fox Court. Officers say they arrested a murder suspect yesterday around 4 p.m. Police expect to file murder charges against the suspect this week. Well, charges also expected to be filed against a former employee of the Nassau Airport Development Company this week. Police say the 26-year-old man caused $35,000 worth of damage to a conveyor belt, a flight monitor, and a glass door at the Lynden Pindling International Airport Arrival Center. The former baggage handler was arrested yesterday shortly after allegedly causing the major damage. Last week, Prime Minister Perry Christie indicated that Prison Superintendent Dr. Elliston Ramming is being considered for a diplomatic position, a move that could take place in early 2013. But before that can happen, a suitable replacement must be selected. Speaking with NB12 before a group of prison officers traveled to South Florida for a training program, Dr. Ramming said he is working on a succession plan and that a number of officers are gaining more exposure and international contacts in preparation to take the prison to greater and higher heights.
Something positive is happening at Her Majesty's Prison. Transition is taking place, succession planning is taking place, and we feel very, very excited about what we're about to embark on.
Prison Staff Association President Gregory Archer recently told our news team that there are at least 5 qualified senior prison officers who are capable of filling the role of prison superintendent if Dr. Ramming is appointed to a diplomatic post early in the new year. Meanwhile, the prison chief is working on the prison report expected to be made public in March 2013. Dr. Ramming says that report will contain, among other things, the latest statistics on prisoners. The prison population is currently around 1,500 prisoners and growing.
Our numbers are rising because with the stringent bail policy, there's been a spike in prison numbers. So that has posed a challenge. And I imagine that there are steps underway to try and ameliorate those problems.
Back in August, National Security Minister Dr. Bernard Nottage revealed that the prison population had reached an all-time high of around 1,600 prisoners at a facility built to accommodate far fewer inmates. The majority of inmates were on remand and had not been charged with a crime. As the prison works to efficiently manage the growing inmate population, Dr. Ramming says Her Majesty's Prison is still faced with the issue of how to detect contraband within the prison compound and how to prevent it from entering the secure facility. Top on that list are cell phones and drugs.
We are on a constant alert to find cell phones, and we meet with varying degrees of success from day to day. The overriding point is we are committed to the drastic reduction in the import of cell phones at Her Majesty's Prison, and we're using a number of strategies to do so.
An estimated 20 cell phones are confiscated from inmates on a weekly basis. The United States Embassy recently donated $50,000 worth of contraband detection equipment to the prison that Dr. Ramming says has helped him get one step closer to his goal of reducing the amount of contraband within the prison to an irreducible minimum.